Hey guys, new video here today. So I wanted to make a part two video about KuCoin trading bots. So earlier I made a video about spot grid bot. So I wanted to create a futures grid bot for beginners. So let's get right into it. So normally just like the spot grid bot is almost the same thing, just that this has a little bit different view. It has leverage, which is in forex we call it the lot size. So it determines the amount of it multiplies the amount of profit and loss you have depending on the leverage that you decide to use. Why I really like the futures grid is the fact that I can long and short the markets. With the spot grid, you can only long the market. You can't really decide to say if you want to maybe sell it down to 10K or anything like that. You won't be able to do it. But with the future grid, you can do both long and short. So quite simple. It already has a predetermined parameters here, which is the price range, which is 14,000 to $18,900 for BTC. You can decide to trade whatever currency that you like. I myself, I like BTC and Ethereum a lot, and that is what I focus on. So automatically, if you don't want to stress and maybe create your own parameters, you can just use theirs, which is around 14,000 to 18,000. It indicates that it will create 65 grids within the trade. So what it means is that it will perform series of longs and shorts within this particular grids. So it's quite different from the spot grid actually, because the spot grid sometimes it performs only maybe shorts, longs, sorry, performs only longs at a time, so it focuses on longs. But with the futures grid is a little bit complicated and the risk is a lot more higher than that compared to the spot grid. You can completely get wiped out completely when trading the futures grid, while for the spot grid it's a little bit conserved, I'll say. So we head down to customize. So it's easy if you want to use the automatic parameters here. You just all you have to do is indicate your investment amount and create the short, and that's it. But if you want to perform a little bit of magic, so you have to come here and use tap on fill AI parameter. So it's like a bot, AI bot. So all you have to do is you select your range. You can select the range that you want to trade at. Let's say 15,000 to 18,500. So it shows you the amount of grids you can create, which is 2 to 47. So you might decide to use maybe 30 or so. So it will show you the profits per grid and the fees that will be deducted, which is the interval for USD is around $116 that will be traded within a particular interval within the trades. So investment margin, so the minimum is 291. So I currently don't have any deposits here because I transferred most of my funds to Binance where I use their own bots. But I really, I really like trading with KuCoin bots, but I'm not really trading right now because the market is a little bit crazy and I just want to buy and hold at the moment, and I prefer to leave my money on Binance instead. So what it does that when you want to short the market, you go to your trading view and you select a particular range, the amount of number of grids that will be placed within that range, within these two range, which is the lower range and the higher range. So uh, 30 trades will be placed. So what it is that it's a little bit complex compared to the spot grid. So you head down to trading view. What it does is, let's for instance say this is our view here. So all we have to do is Well, when you place your trade within a particular range, so price actually will take will perform at least 30 buys and 30 shorts in the market. So the difference between the spot and the futures grid is you won't be able to you won't be able to get a stop. Most of the grids won't be able to stop when you have launched when your trade is activated. So a lot of the grids in the grids in the bots usually just let you maybe perform the longs, and it doesn't really close them at the time. So it will perform a series of 30 buys within a period of time, and what it does that it will wait until price gets to a certain level before the shorts start to get executed. So that's how it works basically. All you have to do is once you create your bot. So let's say for instance this will be around 30. This will be around like 30 then 15 longs and 15 shorts. So when all 15 longs are being executed, it will let those go into profit before it starts to close out and maybe take profit for you, instead of maybe when this activates, when it gets to the second range. That is, the grids are kind of like intertwined together. So if grid one is activated, when price gets to grid two, which is the short grid, they are both intertwined together. So once you get there, it immediately closes this trade, and the profit will be transferred into your wallet immediately. But for futures grid, these certain bots really just the grids actually just perform all the longs first and allows price to get to where the short is before all the all the shots are being executed. So it's quite complex, but it's really exciting, and you get to make a lot more from this compared to the spot grid. So the advantage of it is that you can decide to maybe short the market as well, which is really nice. You can decide to place your entry around here. Maybe if maybe price gets short squeeze, which is actually happening right now. If price gets to this level, break all this break all the resistance here, and tries to break the remaining resistance over there, which BTC possibly might do, to maybe short to maybe take out all the traders who are trying to short the market without really doing a lot of analysis, because they just believe because we're in a bear market, everything is going to be just going down, but it doesn't really work like that. So price will obviously might rally to 16,800 or maybe $20,000. That is where maybe you might be happy enough or confident enough to short the market, maybe down to 10K. So you can decide to have your short position here, have your stop loss over there, then put your take profit here. It is really that easy. So when it gets activated, the bot the bot starts to work, and you input your details in your bot, and the trades begin to execute. So all your shorts will activate. Then when price approaches all the opposite grids, what it does is that it will start to close out some of those trades and secure your profit, which is really, really nice. And if price, for instance, maybe price gets to this point, so you will be stopped out, and you're definitely going to lose money, but you won't lose a lot because of this stop loss. So a lot of people, when you use the automatic view, you don't really get to use the stop loss. You just input and you place your short, and the market starts to make money for you. You can also edit it if you want, add your stop loss, take profit and entry, and all that. Is really, really nice. It's a nice tool. KuCoin really made an awesome bot. So that's that about the bot. I would do, if you guys want me to make a video about maybe smart rebalance, DCA, and infinite grid, just maybe send me a message or comment that below the video, and I'll make another video about DCA and infinite grid. This one is really nice. Bullish volatility killer is really nice. DCA too is nice because it lets you DCA into your favorite crypto. All you have to do is it just buys when the market is going down. It buys every time and like saves it. It lets you sell the market, sell your coins when it gets like a little bit higher. But so the advantage of DCA is it only buys when the market goes down. But as you can see, the APR is not really high compared to the others. As you can see, small balance is really complex, but if you guys want me to make a video about it, I will. So that's that about this.